Hey guys, it's a damp and dreary day out, so what is a better way of spending today than to go fishing? I have a lot of people that are following my Instagram and seeing that I'm catching a lot of trout. So I'm out here trout fishing, and they were asking, what rig I was using. And my rig is just really simple, but I'm going to go over some of the basics of it so you possibly get some understanding of it. And it's basically just the bobber, split shot, and a worm on the end. Now, it's very simply, I have two split shots, and I've got the bobber. The important part of this rig, and this is where a lot of people go wrong, first off, is they use too big of equipment. So I have this really small bobber and then a really small hook. I see a lot of people use big hooks. I see people using huge lures, and trout have pretty small mouths, so you want to use the smallest you can. Now the idea of this is I have two split shots here and a bobber, and the reason why is because I want, when this bobber is sitting in the water, I want the bobber to barely be on the top of the water. So the split shot actually lightens up the bobber, so when the trout grab the worm and take it under, they don't feel any extra pull and let go. So that's why it's really important not to just have a bobber, but also to add some split shot to it. For the worms, I am into verma composting, so I have actually my worms at home. And the thing I like about worms, first off, is if you're composting them at home, is that you always have a ready supply of them. And also, the cool thing about worms is, let me grab one here, is you don't need the whole worm when you do it. I just pull the tail off. Now if you only pull the tail off of the worm, like that, then I can take the rest of the worm home and it will actually regenerate. So I'm not actually using any worms. I'm really just pulling off the tail of one, take it home, put it back into my composter, and then it just regenerates its tail. Let's go into how I hook the worm. Now, presentation is really important. So I don't just go and hook the worm. I just take this tail and I'm gonna take the hook, and then I'm gonna hook it through the top here and pull it straight through the tail, and then pull it through, so just the hook is sticking out, and you shouldn't be able to see any of the hook. So watch, I just go here, right in, pull it down, and then through, and then I tuck the end in, so that you have just the hook is just showing. And what I do often when I'm casting is I always check to make sure that it hasn't slid off the hook or anything, because the presentation is really important. If you enjoyed this video, just remember to like it below, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. And happy fishing, and thanks for watching.